Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart. Privacy and relationships. We're going to unpack 23 rock-solid reasons why keeping your relationship private can be a real game changer. So buckle up because this is going to be good. Intimacy is the glue that holds a relationship together, and privacy is the secret ingredient that makes that glue extra strong. When you let the outside world into every nook and cranny of your relationship, it's like inviting a crowd into your bedroom. Privacy gives you the space to breathe, to be yourselves, and to let that intimacy grow organically. It's about creating a sacred space where it's just the two of you, no judgment, no pressure. Let's face it, folks, people love to judge. And when it comes to relationships, everybody's got an opinion. But here's the thing. Your relationship isn't their business. When you keep things private, you're putting up a protective shield against those judgmental stares and whispers. You're saying, hey, this is our journey and we're going to navigate it our way. Boundaries, people, boundaries, they're essential for life. Privacy sets those boundaries loud and clear. It's about respecting each other's need for space and autonomy. Some things are meant to be cherished between the two of you. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship, and respecting each other's privacy demonstrates trust better than anything else. It shows that you value their confidence and that you're both committed to protecting the sanctity of your relationship. This builds a level of trust that's unbreakable. Relationships are hard enough without adding the weight of everyone else's expectations. When you make your relationship a public spectacle, you're inviting all sorts of unsolicited advice and pressure. But when you keep things private, you take back that power. You give yourselves the freedom to define your own relationship on your own terms. You know how the game of telephone works, right? One person whispers something to the next, and by the time it gets to the end of the line, it's completely different. That's what can happen when you share too much about your relationship publicly. Details get twisted, stories get exaggerated, and before you know it, you're dealing with drama you never signed up for. But when you keep things private, you control the narrative. It's about protecting your relationship from the rumor mill. Relationships can be messy, but when you air all your dirty laundry in public, it creates a toxic environment where you're constantly on edge. Privacy gives you the freedom to work through challenges in a safe and supportive space. It allows you to be vulnerable with each other, to make mistakes and to grow together without the whole world watching your every move. At the end of the day, your relationship is about you and your partner. When you make your relationship a public spectacle, it's easy to get caught up in the likes, the comments, the validation from strangers. But real strength comes from within. It comes from nurturing that connection, from supporting each other, from weathering the storms together privately and authentically. Every relationship faces challenges, but how you handle those challenges can make all the difference. When you air your grievances publicly, it escalates the situation and invites unwanted opinions. But when you keep things private, you give yourselves the space to work through those challenges constructively. It allows you to communicate openly and honestly, and to come out stronger on the other side. Life is full of special moments, milestones that you want to cherish and remember. But when you're constantly sharing those moments with the world, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. Privacy allows you to experience those milestones authentically, without the pressure of creating the perfect Instagram post. It's about savoring those moments together, creating memories that are uniquely yours. Some people just can't mind their own business. When you put your relationship on display, it's like inviting them to a free-for-all, but when you keep things private, you set a clear boundary. It's about protecting yourselves from those who would seek to exploit or sensationalize your relationship. Being in a relationship doesn't mean losing yourself. Privacy helps you nurture your individual identities even within a committed partnership. It allows you to pursue your own interests and maintain a sense of self outside of the relationship. A healthy relationship is made up of two whole, independent people who choose to come together. Everyone's got an opinion, especially when it comes to relationships. When you keep your relationship private, you create a buffer zone between yourselves and those external influences. You give yourselves the space to figure things out on your own, without the constant barrage of unsolicited advice and opinions. When you're constantly performing for an audience, it's easy to lose sight of your true feelings. Privacy allows you to strip away those layers of pretense and just be real with each other. It creates a space where you can react authentically without the fear of judgment. It's about being present in the moment and connecting on a deeper level. Jealousy is a monster, folks. When you're constantly broadcasting your every move on social media, it's like inviting those jealous tendencies to a feast. But when you keep things private, you starve that monster. You take away its power by refusing to engage in the comparison game. You focus on building trust and security within your relationship. Relationships take work, but when you're constantly on for the world, it's easy to reach a point of burnout. Privacy allows you to take a step back from all that. It gives you the space to breathe, to recharge, and to focus on what truly matters. Emotional intimacy is a beautiful thing, but when you're constantly worried about how those emotions will be perceived by the outside world, it creates a barrier to true intimacy. Privacy allows you to let your guard down, to be vulnerable without fear of judgment. It creates a safe space for emotional expression. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and when it comes to privacy, respect means honoring your partner's comfort level with sharing personal information. It's about creating a space where you both feel heard, respected, and valued, without the pressure to conform to some external standard. Relationships are hard enough without adding the pressure of external validation. True stability comes from within. It comes from building a strong, resilient connection that's grounded in trust, respect, and mutual understanding. And that's a lot easier to do when you are not constantly worried about what the peanut gallery thinks. Personal growth is an essential part of life. Privacy allows you to explore your individuality, to take risks, and to grow without the fear of judgment. It gives you the freedom to become who you're meant to be, both as individuals and as a couple. It's about evolving, learning, and becoming the best versions of yourselves. Relationships should be a source of love, support, and encouragement. But when you open your relationship up to the world, it can create a toxic environment of judgment and negativity. Privacy allows you to cultivate a supportive and nurturing space, where you can both feel safe, loved, and accepted for who you are. Milestones are a big deal in relationships, but when you share those milestones publicly, it's easy to get caught up in the spectacle of it all. Privacy allows you to experience those milestones in a way that feels authentic and meaningful to you. It's about savoring those moments together, creating memories that are uniquely yours. Social media can be a great tool for staying connected with friends and family, but it can also be a breeding ground for drama, negativity, and unwanted attention. When you share too much about your relationship online, you open yourselves up to a whole world of scrutiny and judgment. But when you keep things private, you take back that power. It's about protecting your relationship from the negativity and drama that can thrive in the online world. Thanks for watching. If you found these reasons helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Remember, a little privacy can go a long way in nurturing a healthy relationship. It's about creating a sacred space where you and your partner can connect, grow, and thrive. So go out there and build the strong, loving, and private relationship of your dreams. See you next time.